my recital. I think it's very vital to rock
around.
That's right.
On time.
It's tricky. It's the tight.
Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's tricky. Tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. Tricky. I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. With 2 arms and buster out.
Have a yard. Have a yard.
Rock it to the beat, cause we are the best. We got Junkie Fresh and Biz Marquee. Rock it to the beat in the place to be. We got Biz Marquee and DJ 20. So hit me with the horns and make that money. Let me see those hands again. Hang on now. Hey, everybody jump, 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 jump. Everybody jump, 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 jump. Now listen, some of y'all know how to do this. Some of y'all don't. Some of y'all might get with this. Some of y'all won't, but listen. Let me clear my throat. Let's go, y'all. Oh, say what? Have mercy, baby. I hope you don't mind. Let me clear my throat. Such a dedication going out to everybody across the nation. And they gonna lose something like this here. Now all the way live from New York City, Mr. Bismarck, grab him, I can get busy.
Can I kick it?
Yes, you can.
You know that I can do it with the mic in my hand.
Yeah.
You remember that? Oh, 1, 2, yo, that is fat. 6 seconds.
Welcome, Pirate fans, to the Burg Fan pregame show in honor of the Duke, Rob Willard. And I would say Mean Gene, but Mean Gene is in the house tonight. Tonight's contest is between the Wheelersburg Pirates and the Portsmouth Trojans, all on BurgFan.com. On the broadcast tonight, we have Dusty, the Truth Salyers.
I'll answer the question. You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
Say hello to the Pirate fans, Dusty.
What up?
And we got Mean Gene Willoughby along with yours truly, Boston Brent. And special thanks to Joe Albrecht, the Portsmouth Athletic Director, for hosting us tonight, and Amy Hughes for getting us another chair.
Thank you, Amy.
Very serviceable indeed, the high school
I just
principal.
put my thumbs up. I don't know if I'm supposed to do that.
I think you can.
Oh, okay.
What's to come on the broadcast tonight, Dust?
All right. Throughout the contest, we'll have the Ruck Daddy's key to the game. Bill May and Chad May score prediction segment. At halftime, we'll have first half analysis. We'll have stats from yours truly. And we'll have the Bruce Moore's official rating segment.
And again, during our post-game segment, we'll have some stats from Dusty and then some game recap, some reflective thoughts, our players of the game. Hopefully an interview. I talked to Coach Prater. He might come by after the game, and our thoughts moving forward on Berg's basketball. So for our pregame entertainment, brought to you by Johnson's Shirt Stop, we're going to do a Would You Rather with Dusty and Gene. Okay?
Right.
So I'm going to go
ready.
back and forth. Back and forth. I'm going to start with you, Dusty.
All right.
Would you rather take a charge or block a shot?
Block a shot.
That's a selfish move. Selfish move.
Can you Dikembe Mutombo a charge? There's
No.
no signal for a
yeah.
charge, is there?
No.
So I'm blocking the shot.
Okay.
That's easy.
Would you rather spend a day with the Duke, Rob Willard, or Rex Piles? Now, keep in mind, this is an entire day.
Oh, man. Gosh. You're up first. Mean Gene.
No, you can't choose Mean Gene. It's the Duke or Rex Piles.
The Duke.
Okay, no commentary after that, or just
I'll take the Duke.
Okay, how about you, Gene?
I'd have to go with the Duke too, because I know eventually he's going to pass out somewhere during the day, and I'm going to get a moment's of peace.
All right, this is an interesting question. I am impressed. Would you rather be without elbows or knees?
I'd rather be without knees.
I'll go with the elbows just to be different. But
could you imagine not having knees? Like how? I mean, exactly what would?
Well, I'm assuming you'd have some sort of way of getting point A from point B. So.
I think that would eliminate the 2-foot jump stop in basketball if you did not have knees. All right. Would you rather have an Irish, hey laddie, or a Boston accent?
I say Boston.
I'll go with Boston.
You gotta love it with the clam chowder. I mean, you can't beat clam chowder.
Although I don't think I can pull it off.
All right, so Ohio State Buckeyes. Would you rather have Urban Meyer as your coach or Woody Hayes?
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Did Woody Hayes not tackle somebody during the field of play?
He punched him.
He clotheslined the guy from Clemson.
It's a no-brainer for me, Woody Hayes.
Yeah. I say Urban Meyer, up-tempo, rather than 2 yards in a cloud of dust.
I know the answer to this question for Gene. I'm not sure, Dusty. Would you rather dunk it or score 20?
Me?
Yes. Dunk or 20 points?
I can do neither one of them, so I'll go with actually, I could dunk a volleyball, so I was close. I'll go with 20 points.
Wait a minute. That surprises me.
Wait a minute.
You said
you're saying you could dunk a volleyball?
Yeah.
All right.
Not now, but I was to dunk a basketball. You have to be at wrist level, right?
Yeah.
So I think
your palm level.
No, 4 fingers.
So you know where you
have
go.
To also palm the basketball.
Like you
now, granted, I couldn't do it in a game or anything. It had to take a momentumous jump.
Well, the only thing I can say is like
you guys don't believe me.
Don't you play music and sing and do things at church, right?
Yeah.
Like you know where you go for line, right? Like you know.
Yeah.
Okay. So how about you, Dusty? Dunk or 20?
I would have to say dunk.
All right, number 7, Michael or LeBron on your team?
Easy question.
Michael or LeBron?
Yeah, I'm going with Jordan.
I'm going with Michael, MJ.
You have a reason for that?
He's the best.
Just my idol growing up.
He's
the
better.
best ever, the GOAT.
All right.
Yes.
Well, LeBron says he's the GOAT.
Yeah, and that's why he's not the GOAT.
All right. Would you rather wear orange or black?
Black.
I'll go with black too.
Orange too bright.
You look like a state worker.
Yeah.
Would you rather go back to high school and relive it or college and relive it?
Have I told you my college story with Dusty?
Is it okay? Is it
it's
kosher?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So Dusty was in his final year of OU. I was going to go up there, and I ended up just working. My point was to go up there and work and then attend school the following year. Well, they wanted a 5th guy to help on the rent. Dusty and I actually bunked in the same room. So our room was always the neatest, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, by far.
Oh, my gosh, it was disgusting outside of that room. Well, I come home from work, and I hear this, and the apartments that we had a long, slender hallway, and we were at the end of it.
Dusty keeps laughing, so I'm waiting.
Yeah, so I hear this distant music in the background. The closer I get to the room, the music gets louder and louder and louder. I open up my door, and Dusty the True Sires is in just some tight, those black B shorts that we used to have.
Yeah.
He's in those, no shirt on, and he is lifting, pumping, curling, the old weeder weights, the old gray, to Pumps and a Bump by MC Hammer. Do you remember that?
Pumps
I remember that.
Pumps in a bump.
And what was funny about it is I started laughing.
And I'm like, what? What?
Like what? Look at this, Willoughby. He was impressing me.
He was like, look, you wish you could put your body on a pedestal like this.
That's right.
So you pick high school?
I pick high school.
No reason?
Yeah, just you're playing.
I think I would go
high.
I didn't answer the question. I think I'd go high school because you have no responsibilities. High school was a pretty good time, I would think.
I picked college if it was me. I loved college. I could have stayed. I could have been like Tommy Boy. I could have been there.
I wouldn't know. I didn't go to college till I was 30 years old.
So would you rather do a broadcast now with the Duke or Boston?
Well, I've done several with you, so I've never done one with the Duke, so I got to say the Duke.
I'll go with Boston.
God bless you, Gene. And that is your end of your Johnson Shortstop Entertainment. When we come back, we will give you the scouting report. There's 11 minutes to go in warm-ups. We'll give you the scouting report for both the Portsmouth Trojans and Wheelersburg Pirates. Back again, BurgFan.com.
Changing Lions are the devil.
And we're back, BurgFan.com. Our scouting report brought to you by Cottle Trailer Sales and Wolfers Landing Campground. The Burg. Tell me a little bit about the Burg, the truth.
Well, the Burg is coming off of a impressive showing up north at East Liberty, where they
East Liverpool.
That's what I meant. East Liverpool, where they were the holiday tournament champions. Also, Butter did set a school record for boys basketball with a half 100.
He had a 50 cent.
He scored 50 last night. The Burg beat Valley at home by 25 plus. The Burg is 8-0 on the season. And Bill May says we will be undefeated when we arrive at the Convo.
I got news for you. I kind of agree with that. At first I thought that was outlandish, but now I'm going to say that might not be a bad prediction. I think undefeated could. I looked at the schedule, and I think it's very possible. How about offensively, Dust?
Offensively, the Pirates are running the dribble drive offense, and it looks to me like they're starting to get more comfortable with that offense every game they play. That's something they kind of implemented last year, and you can tell they're starting to get a little bit more comfortable with it.
Kind of fits their personnel.
It does. They spread the floor. They love to attack off the bounce. They get it up and down the floor. They are very dangerous in transition, and they are very special when they get out and run.
So, players to watch, Gene, for the Pirates. Who's your player to watch tonight?
I'm going to go with a bench player that I thought has come in and sparked in a couple of games, senior Justin Sayers.
Best hair in the biz. Dusty, who's your player to watch?
I'm going with J.J. Truitt. You know, J.J.'s been a little quiet in regards to what J.J. usually does. By no means has he been playing bad, but I think he's due for one of those 20-point, 10-rebound type games.
I mean, I think most people would pick Holden for their player to watch, but I'm going to go a little different.
Well, that's the obvious choice. Tanner's going to do what Tanner does.
I think the one thing this game is going to be is an up-tempo game. That's the way Portsmouth wants to play. I don't think that benefits them tonight, but that's the way they like to play. And I'm going to go with Matthew Miller because I think he might be a huge part of the spark here and there.
I'm going to go with Sayers squared. I want to think Trent Sayers will have a big game, too, from the arc.
And that's
so your Sayers squared for me.
Sayers squared.
I don't know if you get 2 for 1 special tonight, but
You do. You get a free BLT.
When you just set up and down like that, there's going to be some open shots there.
That's your Burg scouting report. Now on to the Trojans. Trojans are 5-3 on the season. They do have losses. They lost to Chesapeake last night by 10. They lost to Western Latham, and West also defeated the Trojans. The Trojans are very young, very, very young this season, guys. Gene Collins, though, always gets his kids to play hard. And Trojan Dave told me today at the junior high game that Gene Collins averages 17 wins per year, which obviously
pretty awesome. That's pretty amazing.
Pretty good stuff by Gene. I've always liked Gene. We've always scrimmaged him when I coached. By the way, the junior high team today, our 7th grade beat an undefeated Portsmouth Trojan team by 16, and our 8th grade won by about 30. So 8th grade stays undefeated, and our 6th grade moved to 7th grade moved to 7-2 on the season. So good win for both clubs.
Yep.
Offensively, the Trojans again up-tempo style. They like to go in transition, and their offense completely revolves around 6'2" junior guard Matthew Ferlini, who's averaging about 25 a game.
He's a good player.
You said that today he's like a top 50.
I've seen him one publication where he was a top 50 junior in the state of Ohio.
Frolini?
And I believe it. He's very good.
And he can shoot the lights out. And
He's Mr. Oaks, the teacher at Burg. He's Mr. Oaks' nephew.
Really?
That's his sister's son.
I know his daddy real well because I play golf with him.
Yep.
Defensively, they'll play a lot of different things, but they will play some zone 2-3, 1-3-1, trap a little bit. They'll play some man. We'll show a diamond press at times. Players to watch, our only common opponent that we have this year is West, and we beat West pretty comfortably by about 20+, and they lost to West by, I think, 14, I believe, early in the year. Key players for the Trojans, again, number 2, Matthew Ferlini, 6'2", junior guard, averaging 25 a game. And number 3, Danny Lattimore. He's kind of a quick slashing scorer, very athletic.
He's lefty.
He's had double figures several times this year. Keys for the Burg, Dusty, what do you think?
We have to limit offensive rebounds, which is one thing we didn't do very good last night. We've got a limit for Alini. I think he's averaging close to 25 a game. See if we can get the freshman point guard, number 1, Johnson, a little bit rattled. I would say that will be Connor Mullins' responsibility.
If he turns it over a lot, I think they're in trouble.
Yeah.
And then, it's a lot to ask for a freshman to come in and play against this Wheelsburg squad who's undefeated.
Absolutely.
And also, I think the key for the Burg, and I'll let Gene say this because Gene loves when the Pirates do what? What do you love, Gene?
Get up and down.
Yeah, I think that's the key. Every game, they got to run. They got to let the horses get out of the stable, so to speak. All right, Bill May's score prediction brought to you by Ridge Mini Mart. Dusty, your score prediction for tonight.
80-62, the Burg.
Gene.
I'll go, let's go 78-54 Burg.
And I'm going to go, 80 must be a comparable number. I'm going to go with 81-57.
Well, I think we all believe that the Burg is going to be able to score points because, as we've seen in the JV game, Portsmouth is going to they are going to run. That's just their style of play. I don't think they're ever going to change that. So they're going to try to run with us, and it's going to be an up-tempo game.
Bill May's score prediction was 80-50.
What was it?
80-50. And Chad May's score prediction was 83-60.
I was the first person to beat
83-60?
Yep.
140 to get a sausage and cheese sandwich.
And I told Bill May and Chad May, I said, whoever's closest, I'll buy you dinner. So we will find out. Now, Nate May today had a great ball game.
If I win, you already bought my dinner. So
well, this is true. Well, we'll be back in about a minute and a half to give you some starting lineups and get this game a-rolling. BurgFan.com. Starting lineup for the Pirates. Love sound effects, Gene. I love them. Starting for the Pirates, who we got, Dust?
Starting for the Pirates, we have at number 10, Trent Salyers. Number 12, Connor Mullins. Number 14, Justin Salyers. Number 22, J.J. Truitt. And number 23, Tanner Butter Holden.
We need to call him 50 Cent. 50.
And that is 4 seniors, by the way.
4 seniors starting tonight. The Salyers squared starting tonight, Gene. And starting for I have Waverly, but it's Portsmouth. Starting for Portsmouth, number 1, Amari Johnson, 5'6", freshman. He will run the point. Number 2, Matthew Ferlini, 6'2", junior.
Danny Lyons are the devil.
Number 3, Danny Lattimore, 6 foot senior. Number 22, Michael McKinley, 6'3", senior. And number 32, Miles Schiff.
You leave me hanging?
6'3", sophomore. We'll play a little music while the national anthem happens, and when we come back, we will have the tip-off, Wheelersburg.
You probably think that you are better now, better now. You only say that cause I'm not around, not around. You know I never meant to let you down, let you down. Would've gave you anything, would've gave you everything. You know I said that I am better now, better now. I only say that cause you're not around, not around. You know I never meant to let you down, let you down. Would've gave you anything, would've gave you everything. Oh, I did not believe that it would end, no. Everything came second to the best, oh. You're not even speaking to my friends, no. You knew all my uncles and my aunts, oh. 20 candles, blow 'em out and open your eyes. We were looking forward to the rest of our lives. Used to keep my picture posted by your bedside. Now I see you dresser with the socks you don't like. And I'm rolling, 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 rolling with my brothers like it's Jonas, Jonas. Drinking Henny and I'm trying to forget, but I can't get this shit out of my head. You probably think that you are better now, better now. You only say that cause I'm not around, not around. You know I never meant to let you down, let you down. Would've gave you anything, would've gave you everything. You know I said that I am better now, better now. I only say that cause you're not around, not around. You know I never meant to let you down, let you down. Would've gave you anything, would've gave you everything. Oh, I seen you with your other dude. He seemed like he was pretty cool. I was so broken over you. Life it goes on, what can you do? I just wonder what it's gonna take. Another foreign or a bigger change. Because no matter how my life has changed, I keep on looking back on better days. You probably think that you are better now, better now. You only say that cause I'm not around, not around. You know I never meant to let you down, let you down. Would've gave you anything, would've gave you everything. You know I say that I am better now, better now. I only say that cause you're not around, not around. You know I never meant to let you down, let you down. Would've gave you anything, would've gave you everything. Oh, I promise, I swear to you I'll.
And we're back, BurgFan.com, Wheelersburg and Portsmouth, and our officials for tonight, Jared Gillett, Stacy Ragland, and Greg Woods, all of which came and shake the BurgFan.com announcers up.
They don't want to be ripped.
Is that what it is? We do have our Bruce Moore officials rating.
Were you guys here 2 years ago?
No, I was not.
Oh my gosh.
There was not a good rating.
It was
awful.
It was bad.
We're going to hope for a different outcome tonight, though. Hope they're announcing the starting lineup right now. Right before tip-off, Trent Sawyer's coming over, looking at his dad, giving his dad a little wink right there. Connor Bon Mullins.
Bon.
Justin, the best hair in the biz, Sawyers.
That's right. Flowing locks.
Number 22, JJ NASCAR Truitt.
The man-child.
I think he needs like a Tide sponsor on his jersey.
Yeah.
And then Fitty.
Valvoline.
Fitty.
They're turning the lights.
Tanner. Butter. Holden. And this place is packed, Dusty.
That's what it should be. It's Burg and Portsmouth.
It is lights out, spotlight shining. And how about that national anthem, man? Saxophone.
Great. Saxophone solo. Very good.
Don't forget, we'll have our hairdo of the game here in the first half. So make
and our crowd's behind us, so it's going to be hard.
Well, we're going to have to look.
We'll have to look around.
Right now, I can't see anything because it's dark. Number 1, Amari Johnson, left-handed point guard, freshman. Starting.
Man bun.
Number 2, Matthew Fralini. His dad is a Quite an excellent golfer. What's the deal
By
with
the way, his mom and dad are both Green graduates.
Are they really?
Yes.
They're the Furnace.
Furnace.
Got a lot of furnace tonight.
Number 3, Danny Lattimore. 6-foot senior. Number 22, Michael McKinley. 6'3", senior.
Oh, they're doing a pat down.
They're doing all these handshakes.
They're patting him down.
And number 32, Miles Shipp. 6'3", sophomore. And it looks like we're about ready to tip off once these lights come back on.
It's rock and roll.
And we'll have some action for you.
Boy, what type of lights are those again?
Incandescent.
Yeah, those have they gotten really over the years, man. Incandescent took a long time to warm back up.
Yeah, used to take about 20 minutes. Tipping for the Pirates is Tanner Butter Holden and number 22, Michael McKinley. And Pirates are going right to left, Trojans left to right. And the tip is controlled by the Trojans. Picked up by Michael McKinley. Kicked over to Ferlini from deep to start the game. Air ball. And the ball goes out of bounds and go back with the Pirates. What's the deal with this new trend of, like, folding your shorts?
You know, it used to be when we were in school, we wanted long shorts.
I know.
Well, they got long shorts, and now they want short shorts again.
Portsmouth in a 2-3 zone, and Pirates attacking with that zone offense. Looks like they're just flashing people from the weak side. Truitt on the right wing reverses it to Trent Sayers. Back to Truitt. Truitt from deep, short. Ball's rebounded by Miles Shipp. He's a big boy. And then kicked over to number 3, Danny Lattimore.
Lattimore, senior.
He is a senior, correct. Running a little ball screen inside to Shipp. Shipp goes up strong off the glass and good. Trojans 2, Pirates nothing, 7-10 first quarter. Up quickly to Trent Sayers. The zones, is a good play against us, not because we're not a good shooting team, Dust, but because it will slow us down a little bit.
Yeah, we may want to change our scoring prediction.
Ball's tipped out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Pirates. Ill-advised pass by Connor Bonbon. And it looks like the Trojans will stay in that 2-3 versus the Pirate OB play. Looks like 1-4 low here. Hard to cover in a 2-3. Inbounded to Justin Sayers. Back to Trent in the corner. Reverse to the top. All the way over to Bonbon. Left wing 3.
Bingo.
Boom goes the dynamite.
Assist J.J. Truitt.
3-2 Pirates. 6:40 first quarter. Danny Lattimore crosses the timeline, being guarded closely by Truitt. Now over to Johnson. Johnson, the lefty.
You can tell what they're wanting to do is they're wanting to run some pick and rolls.
And get a mismatch.
Yeah, but, we're switching on everything.
Trying to get a mismatch in
That's how they
attack.
scored their first basket.
Over to Ferlini, guarded closely by Holden. Holden deflects it, picked up by Bonbon. Steal by Bonbon. Bonbon breaks it coast to coast.
Nice
shot
move.
fake. And shoots the 6-footer with ease. Soft as church music.
Coast to coast. Bonbon.
Bonbon steal, Bonbon score. 5-2. Pirates, 6 minutes, first quarter.
Up and down, up and down.
Lattimore. Top of the key, throws it out of bounds.
Nice job, Connor.
And Connor's denying Ferlini, won't let him catch it.
Connor had a good game last
night. Yes, he did. Mullins was 17 last night. With 5 tonight. He's done all of our scoring tonight.
We got both cheer blocks that are up and at him tonight. Ball skipped over to Bonbon. Bonbon from deep and good! Connor Bonbon Mullins assists. Trent Sayers. Lattimore back this way off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Holden. Connor's got 8 points of the Pirates. 8 points. Holden reverse.
Where's he at? Find him.
Find him again. Did you see him look at us when he went by us? Connor shot fakes, gets it in the lane. Kicks it out to Trent. Trent from deep.
No good. Rebound.
Truitt. 8-footer up and good. Offensive rebound and put back by Truitt. 5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Pirates 10-2. We'll stick with that prediction.
Up and down, up and down.
And the Trojans slow it down. Lattimore looking to get a little ball screen here, it looks like.
Flex, maybe.
Ball's tipped from Truitt. Lattimore drives, gets in the lane, goes off the glass, and good.
Bad defense.
Good offense, though.
Nobody came over and helped the drive.
Nobody came to help.
So Connor starts the zone offense. Over to Truitt. Truitt from the left wing. Gets it to the Holden in the left corner. Now reversed around to Salyers on the right wing. Looking to flash. Flashes Truitt. Truitt gets a shot blocked. Rebounded by Holden off the glass and good. Great offensive rebound by Holden. 12-4 Pirates. First quarter. Over to Ship. Now for Leaney from 28 feet and good.
From there.
And you see Connor, he's tapped his chest and said, "That's on me. I need to guard him out there."
He was probably 3 feet from behind the line.
That was a good-looking shot.
He's very good.
Salyers drives, kicks to Connor. Connor from 3.
Oh.
No good. Rebounded by Lattimore. Lattimore back quickly. 12-7. Pirates dribbles off his leg, picks it back up. Double dribbles, no call. And Lattimore finishes off the glass. 12-9. Back this way from Holden. Holden, and he gets shoved in the wall. That's got to be something. That's got to be an intentional. And Ship gets in his face and talks at him.
Portsmouth Burg.
It is Portsmouth Burg. Gotta love it.
Holden's going to be at the line to shoot 2 free throws.
I don't think so. I've had some good times. I've met some cool people, cruise around, crank some tunes.
Yeah, it's an intentional foul.
So to start this game, Holden get his chance for his first point. Up and good. 13-9. Pirates up 4, 3:46 remaining first quarter. And Connor Mullins, 8 points already in this first quarter. He has been lights out to start this game. Holden did a very nice job handling himself emotionally right there. Second free throw up and good. Holden with 2 points on the night. 14-9 Pirates. Didn't you think he did a good job of really staying composed?
Yep.
Now Connor is denying Ferlini. Getting out there a little further. Over to Johnson on the right wing.
Well, if
Ball
Ferlini
screen.
if Ferlini can't drive to the basket, he's one-dimensional.
Correct. Ball's tipped out of bounds. Off the Trojans. Back to the Pirates. This is going to be a fun game throughout 4 quarters.
Yep.
14-9, 3:30 remaining, first quarter. And Truitt crosses the timeline, skips it over to Salyers on the left wing. Trent looks inside to Justin. Justin skips opposite to JJ. JJ shoots the pull-up. Off the rim, no good. Good box out by Ship. Rebound by Ship. Kicked out to Lattimore. Lattimore drives in the lane. Gets, again, Ferlini from 3. No good. They couldn't find him. Stolen away by Johnson. And then stolen away by Truitt. Truitt, 2-on-1 break. Fakes it. Goes up strong and finishes off the glass.
Nice fake. Ball fake.
Might have got away with the travel there, but we'll take it. 16-9. That was more than a Euro step. That was an Asia step.
Yeah.
That was multiple continent step. Lattimore guarded closely by Truitt. Obviously, they're giving him the 3. Over to Johnson. Johnson drives, kicks it inside to Ship. Ship being guarded closely by Holden. Now out to Johnson. Over to Lattimore, guarded by Salyers. Spins in the lane, shoots the 8-footer off the front iron, rebounded by Ship.
Rebounds.
Inside to Lattimore, no good off the glass. Rebounded by Holden. Holden with his athletic presence caused him to change the shot. Over to Trent Salyers quickly for 3.
No good.
And no good, rebounded by number 32, Ship. I tell you, Ship and McKinley are huge bodies. Ferlini drives the lane off the glass and good. He's just a scorer.
Yep.
Finds a way to get points. His 5th point on the night. 16-11 Pirates. Up 5. 150 remaining. Shout out to Amy Hughes, who's texting me and apparently really likes me. Bon from 3.
Good.
And good.
Nobody picked him.
19-11. Nobody did pick him as the player of the game. And Bon with 11. 1 minute.
Now Bon's playing some D down here too.
1
9
minute.
for Arlene the ball.
He better, because that kid can score. 1:25 remaining. Pirates up 19-11. Lattimore drives the lane, goes by Truitt, and they will call a foul on the floor, and it'll stay with the Trojans on the under OB.
Called that foul. Matthew Miller's going to check into the game for Trent Salyers.
Looks like Matthew will match up with the point guard Johnson. So a hectic pace so far, folks. 1:20 remaining, first quarter. Inbounded to Ferlini. Ferlini guarded closely by Connor. Bon Mullins drives the lane. Gets in the lane, kicks it out to Ship. Ship goes baseline.
Steps
steps
on the line.
On the line. Turnover. Trojans. 1 minute 11 seconds in the first quarter. Wheelersburg 19, Portsmouth 11, and this place is packed. A great atmosphere. Miller looking to set the offense against the 2-3 zone. They're shading Connor now. Notice that? They're really getting out on him.
They should.
Up to Truitt. Stolen away by Lattimore. Turnover Miller. Off the glass and good. Up quickly back this way. Miller drives. Gets in the lane. And a travel. 2 turnovers in a row by Matthew. He's got to settle down. 19-13. Pirates, Trojan basketball. 45 seconds remaining in the first quarter. It's one thing you can say about both coaches' teams. They both play very, very hard.
Yeah.
The effort level is high. Ferlini off the slice cut from 3. He thinks about it, but then he shot fakes. Inside's number 22, McKinley. He goes up strong off the glass and finishes. 19-15, 25 seconds remaining. The Trojans have made a run here at the end of this first quarter. Holden crosses the timeline.
Burr's going to hold it for the last shot. 15 seconds.
Connor Mullins with the basketball. 10 seconds. Inside to Matthew. 8. Bomb from 3. No good. Rebounded by Justin Salyers, and he gets fouled. And he will. Oh, they not call that a shooting foul? They call that on the floor, Gene?
Looks like they did.
Wow.
It's a great rebound by Justin.
Was. 5.3 seconds remaining.
Gives us a second chance here. 5 seconds to go.
Staying in that 2-3 zone. 5 seconds. Inbounded to Truitt. Truitt getting guarded closely. Pulls up from deep. Gets fouled, no called, and rebounded by the Trojans. And that'll end your first quarter of play. Wheelersburg 19. Portsmouth 15. Back with you, BurgFan.com for the second quarter action.
And I know she'll be the death of me, at least we'll both be numb. And she'll always get the best of me, the worst is yet to come. But at least we'll both be beautiful and stay forever young. This I know, this I know. She told me don't worry about it. She told me don't worry no more. We both know we can't go without it. She told me you'll never be alone. I can feel my face when I'm with you, but I love it.
And we're back. BurgFan.com. Pirates up 19-15 after the first quarter. Dusty, what's your thoughts after this first quarter? Obviously, Connor going off.
It was an up and down pace like we expected. Portsmouth's playing with a lot of energy. You can tell they're playing hard. They are playing Wheelersburg.
Great atmosphere, too.
Yeah, doing a pretty good job of containing Tanner Holden.
Tanner with only 4 points so far.
2 rebounds.
If this pace continues, I like our chances.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think they can sustain it because I don't know if they're deep enough. I don't know if their bench is deep enough. But one thing, again, Gene's teams play hard. So far, I like the officiating. I like the way it's being called. How about you guys?
Yeah.
Portsmouth's got the tip.
What do you think, Gene?
Officiating?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, they're about as good as expected.
We'll have your headlines hairdo of the game.
If you're an official, you got to expect that you're the worst as you've ever been in every game you play.
This is true. You are an official, so you know that. Inbounded to Trent Salyers. Just starting the second quarter of play. Pirates up 19-15. Over to Miller in the corner. Back up to Truitt. Truitt going against this 2-3 zone. Reversed all the way around to Holden in the left corner. They trap him. Skipped it out of there to Trent. Trent looking inside. Can't find anything. They're definitely shading Bonbon. Inside to Tanner. He gets fouled, and he'll shoot 2. It was a good call right there by Stacy Ragland.
Tried to block it from behind, got his arm.
Well, we're at free throws, so headlines hairdo of the game. What do you got, Gene? Who's your headlines hairdo of the game?
I'm going with Eddie Deemer.
Eddie Deemer.
It looks like a chia pet right now.
How about you, Dusty?
I'm going with Billy Bowen. He's got some product in his hair.
Does he really?
Spiked up in the front.
Oh, it does look good.
He does look good. Holden, first free throw up and good. 2015
Pirates. Who you got, Brent?
I'm going to go with Mrs. Cottcamp to my right.
There you go.
I mean, she's got nice locks. She's got a little curl at the bottom, and it goes really well. The color's nice. I like it. I'm going with Mrs. Cottcamp. Second free throw. Up and good. He has improved his free throw shooting immensely.
4 for 4 from the line.
21-15.
We're doing a little three-quarter trap here.
Little box press, little 2-2-1. Johnson crosses the timeline. Ferlini gets loose.
If we're going to do that, you better get back and find him.
Well, one thing Coach Hader will take is a 3-point shot off a press. You know, I mean, you gotta. That's a win, but you got to get the rebound, and we did not. Lattimore drives against Miller, gives it strong off the glass, no good. Rebounded by, ball's on the floor, scrapped around for, still on the floor. Lattimore picks it up, goes up strong off the glass, and finishes. It was a great finish, 21-17.
Yes, Portsmouth playing very physical.
They're going after the loose balls.
Salyers in the lane, floater, and good. 23-17 Pirates. Great move by Trent Salyers. Again, Pirates in this 2-2-1 press. Three-quarter court. Now over to Johnson. Johnson crosses the timeline, being trapped. Kicks it over to Ship. Ship goes up in the lane, kicks it out to Ferlini. Shot fakes, drives, throws to Ship, stolen away. Holden with the steal. Holden, 3-on-2 break, drives, skips out to Bonbon. Bonbon over to Trent. Trent from deep.
That's good.
Oh, no good. Rebounded by Lattimore. Oh, that looked good. Up quickly, Ferlini. Drives, gets in the lane, goes up at the left, no call, might have got fouled, but rebounded by Trent Salyers. Up quickly, Trent to Matthew Miller. Matthew kicks it out to Connor. Connor from 18, no good. Rebounded by Ship. Ship to Lattimore, and the Trojans slow down just a bit. Lattimore looks to drive, but Truitt gets in front. And it looks like we will run 32 from Coach Collins.
Oh, he carried it.
And the ball is tipped out of bounds and a turnover by the Trojans. And I agree with Coach Collins. Just pass the ball. 5:43 second quarter. Pirates up 23-17. Both teams playing at a very high level right now. I think the Trojans are playing above their head, which is what you would expect at home. Over to Mullins. Mullins back to Miller. Miller drives in the lane, shoots the 8-footer off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Miller. Miller shoots the 15-footer and good. I like the confidence. Full timeout by the Trojans, and I'm sure it has to do with offensive rebounding, Dust.
Yep, no doubt. One thing that'll drive you crazy as a coach is offensive rebounds.
25-17 Pirates. Up 8. We'll stay with you for this full timeout. Gene, your analysis so far.
I think Collins wants to slow it down on the defensive side, on his defensive side, but I think he wants to speed it up. I don't know if that's going to work for them too.
Yeah.
Gear down, and then you try to pick it back up at the other end. You got to get in some sort of flow.
And the one thing about that 2-3 zone, because they now have to guard Mullins, Salyers, and Truitt at the three-point line, the middle is wide open.
Yep. Trent's going to hit those shots, and that's going to bring defenders out, and then they're going to have opportunities to drive the lane. Once those shots start going down, it's going to be difficult for Portsmouth to keep up, I think.
But one thing I said, we'll say about a 2-3 zone, if you're going to give up any shot, the high post 15-footer is the shot, because that's not a shot kids practice.
Right. The mid-range Jody Ellswick 15-footer.
The Tan Land Ellswick 15-foot pull-up is not a practice shot.
Right.
Who's leading us in scoring?
Connor Bomb Mullins with 11.
He's got 3 threes, doesn't he?
Yep. Tanner's got 6. J.J. Truitt with 4. Trent with 2, and Matthew with 2.
Okay, so Pirates up 25-17, 5:24 second quarter. Got a shout-out to Matt Carson, who called me during this broadcast.
Oh, stolen. The inbounds was stolen by Matthew Miller.
Kicked over to Bonbon, back to Miller now. Great job by Miller. He was my player to watch. Skipped over to Salyers on the left wing. Salyers wisely slows it down, gets people organized. Into double team to Trent. Back out to Trent again, and from 3, no good.
They're going to go.
Rebounded by McKinley. Up to Lattimore. Lattimore guarded closely by Connor. Lattimore gets in the lane. Backs him down. Goes off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Trent.
One thing about Lattimore, he's kind of selfish.
Up to Connor. Connor drives. Kicks to Holden. Holden from 3. Oh, no good. Rebounded by the Pirates. By Trent. Trent getting mixed up. Another offensive rebound. Now Trent sets the O, kicks it over to Truitt. Truitt from 3. Short arms it. Rebounded by Holden. Holden goes up strong and will get fouled and shoot 2. Offensive glass killing the Trojans right now.
We got 2 on that possession.
Trent got 1 and Tanner got 1. And I'll be quite honest, they are definitely trying to be physical with Tanner.
Yep.
I saw this a lot when I was a part of coaching Dante Jackson. That's what people try to do
That's
to
what
an
you
elite
have to
player.
do. That's what you have to do.
Yeah, you don't want him to get 30. You want him to get 25 or 20.
Holden first free throw's up and good. That's his 7th point on the night.
Dustin Darnell checks into the game for Trent Salyers.
I love Tanner's demeanor. Love it. His body language is apparently not. His body language has been phenomenal. Second free throw up and good. And I know that's a point of emphasis. And the Roosters crowing. 27-17. Pirates up 10, 4:30.
Pirates are still
quarter.
in this little 3-quarter court press.
Charge.
Called a charge. Guess who?
Yeah.
You'll never guess.
And you know what we need? We need one of those.
Yeah, we do.
I'm going to get
How about
that.
this? Da-na-na-na-na-na.
No, let's get the real thing.
So it looks like the Trojans are going to set up a press here.
The real Slim Shady. Please stand up.
Yeah.
I mean, didn't J.J. Truitt like a perfect NASCAR name?
Perfect.
Absolutely.
He should be racing in Daytona.
You know you don't have any depth when your six man comes off the bench and played all JV.
This is true. Right now, there's, the Trojans have 5 fouls to the Pirate 1 foul. Little press. Holden gets it in the lane, goes up strong. Can't
no
finish.
Foul.
Ball's tipped out of bounds, and it'll
here.
stay with the Pirates.
I think Tanner was anticipating a little bit more contact than what he got on that one.
I don't blame him.
Yeah, a big dude.
Inbounded to Connor. Connor shot fakes, gets in the lane, kicks out. Stolen away by Lattimore. Lattimore, 1 against 3, drives, kicks out to Ferlini from 3, and good. That's his
it just
shot.
looks like it's going in, doesn't it?
Yep, he's got a poetry in motion jump shot. 27-20. That's Ferlini's 8th point on the night. Pirates up 7, 3:40 remaining in the second quarter. Over to J.J. Truitt. Truitt. Inside to Darnell. Darnell kicks out to Bonbon. Bonbon looks at the flashing Truitt and thinks otherwise. Over to Darnell on the right wing. Now to Bonbon. Bonbon travel but no call. Over to J.J. Truitt. Gets in the lane. Shoots the little 4-foot runner. No good. Ball's on the glass. Rebounded by the Trojans. Lattimore coming back quickly. Miller reaches, he goes by him and fouls him in and one. Lattimore finishes, has a chance for a 3-point play.
What Portsmouth is doing, man, is they're getting the rebound and they're going.
Yeah.
We're not getting back right now quite fast enough on defense.
And Matthew kind of reaches and gets taught. That's the old reach and I'll teach moment.
Yeah, he's got to stay in front of him till the basket.
27-22, Pirates up 5, 3:13 remaining in the second quarter. It feels like both teams should have more points.
Right.
Free throws up, no good. Rebounded by Holden. Holden gets up the floor quickly to Miller. Miller drives, kicks out to Bonbon. Bonbon loves that baseline. Drives and kicks out to Truitt. Truitt inside to Holden. Holden getting triple teamed. Back around to Miller. Now Miller dribbles it up on top. Miller over to Truitt on the left wing. Darnell flashes, gets it stolen away. Turnover Truitt. Lattimore up quickly, misses the layup. Rebounded by Ferlini. Ferlini gets fouled by Matthew Miller, and it'll stay with the Trojans.
Ferlini needs to open up a restaurant. He's got a good name for that.
Have some raviolis.
Ferlini's.
Yeah.
You guys going to Ferlini's tonight?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, okay.
Have an Irish coffee.
I'll have the eggplant parmesan.
Justin Salyers checks into the game.
Of the ricotta.
Yeah. Manicotti.
The ricotta cheese in my ravioli. Over to Ferlini. And an illegal screen.
Yeah.
On 32, Mikkel McKinley. Didn't see it.
Who is 32? No, 32 is the big guy.
Oh, excuse me,
McKinley.
32 Miles Ship. It looks like
that's his 3rd foul.
number 24, Andrew Meadows, 6'6" senior, will check in the ball game. Along with number 21,
Meadows looks
Drew
like
Rowe.
me, myself, and Irene guy.
He does.
He's got that Jim Carrey look about him in that movie.
Bonbon crosses the timeline, gives it to Miller. Miller kicks out to Truitt on the left wing. Then reversed back around to Bonbon. Now back up to Miller. Over to Truitt. Truitt. Pirates very patient. Gets it inside to Holden, and he finishes and gets fouled.
A great pass by JJ.
If he doesn't foul him, he breaks the rim down.
Yep.
But a great finish by Holden, and he is now in double digits with 10 points. 29-22, 2:20 remaining, second quarter. Tanner Holden, chance for a three-point play.
Tanner Holden quietly just gets to 10 points.
He didn't even know it. Misses the free throw. Rebounded by number 24, Meadows, who just checked in the game. Lattimore crosses the timeline. Over to Ferlini from about 45 feet from the basket.
Foul.
Bonbon pushes him, and they call foul, and that's a good call.
Connor's first foul.
2:06 remaining. Pirates up 29-22. A great atmosphere tonight for the Trojans and the Pirates. Lattimore to take the ball out of bounds. Inbounds it to Ferlini, guarded by Connor Mullins. Ferlini has 8 points, and Lattimore has 10 on the night. Those are your two leading scorers for the Trojans. Ferlini looking for the ball screen, then rejects it. Left wing, crosses over, gets in the lane, kicks it out to number 24 Rowe, or excuse me, number 21 Rowe. Now up to Lattimore. 1:40 remaining in the second quarter. Looks like they're trying to spread us out here a little bit. Up to Lattimore on top. Lattimore shakes, bakes, spins, gets in the lane, shoots a tough shot, misses it.
Rebound Matthew Miller.
Miller up quickly to Holden. Holden gives it inside to Truitt. Truitt drives, kicks out to Holden. Holden drives, kicks out to Miller. Miller from three. No good. Rebounded by Lattimore.
Lattimore is spent.
Lattimore, coast to coast, drives, kicks to Ferlini from deep. Boom! We got to stop that. 29-25.
In transition.
And it's always left wing. Got to find him. Minute remaining. Pirates up 4. Inside to Holden. Holden goes up strong off the glass and finishes. 31-25. Pirates up 6. 50 seconds remaining in the half. Pirates pressuring. Ferlini has the basketball. Kicks it over to Lattimore. Might be a 10-second call if he doesn't cross. You're right. Lattimore is spent.
He is done.
Stolen away by Holden. Holden. Tomahawk it. Send it in, Jerome. Send it in.
What happened is he got hit by his own guy. They wanted a foul on the Wheelersburg.
And Holden, exclamation point on the dunk. 33-25. And Holden having a little fun now. 12 seconds remaining. Lattimore guarded, going 1-4 low against Truitt. 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4,
Let him
3.
shoot it.
He drives, no good, not good help. Blocked by Truitt, and that'll end your half. Pirates, 33. Did he say that's good?
No, he gave it to him. That was
No.
terrible.
He said the back. Oh, are you kidding me?
Oh, my God.
Whoa, whoa. Whoa. Wow. They got to talk about this. We can't end. They got to talk about this. There's no way.
There's no way. No way.
And Coach Hader's at the half-court line, and I don't blame him. He's waiting on the final response. That horn went off 2 seconds before he made it.
No good.
No good.
And they just called it off.
And the officials got it right.
Yes, they did.
They got it right. That's a great job, Jared. Great job. So Pirates lead at halftime, 33-25. We'll be back with some stats from the Truth. Dusty Sayers, BurgFan.com.
Pass the carrots, please.
May I be excused, please?
Yeah. Thank you. You're far too kind. Yeah. Ready? Let's go. Can I get an encore? Do you want more? Cook and roll with the Brooklyn boys. So for one last time, I need y'all to roll. Yeah. Now what the hell are you waiting for? After me, there should be no more. So for one last time, make some noise. Get him, Jay. Who you know fresher than whole? Riddle me that. The Rest of y'all know where I'm lyrically at. Can none of y'all mirror me back? Yeah, hear me rap, it's like hand G rapping his prime. I'm young H.O., raps Grateful Dead. Back to take over the globe, now break bread. I'm in Boeing Jets, Global Express. Out the country, but the blueberries still connect. On the low, y'all got a triple deck. But when you young, what you expect? Yep. Grand opening, grand closing. Damn your manhole, crack the can open again. Who you gonna find open a hand with no pen? Just draw inspiration. Who you gonna see you can't replace him with cheap imitations of these generations. Do you want more? Cook and roll with the Brooklyn Balls. So for one last time, I need y'all to roll.
Stats from the truth.
All right, here we go. Scoring for the Pirates. Tanner Holden's leading away with 14. Right behind him is Connor Bomb Mullins with 11. And they all came very early. That includes 3 threes. J.J. Truitt with 4 points. Trent Sayers with 2. Matthew Miller with 2. Tanner Holden's leading us in rebounds with 4. Trent Sayers has 3. J.J. Truitt with 3 assists.
And J.J. Truitt with a big charge. And Holden is the only one to shoot a free throw, correct?
Yes, he's 6 for 7. From the line.
He is he's really improved that facet of his game. And then also for the Trojans, the key players what we wanted to watch were Ferlini and Lattimore, and Ferlini has 11 points in this first half. Lattimore with 10, McKinley with 2, and Shipp with 2, and that's their 25 points. And that's your stats of the night, brought to you by Ridge Mini Mart. Keys for the Burg. Let's talk about them. Let's kind of rank us and grade us. Offensive rebounds, how would you grade us in that first half?
You know, I think early on they got a couple, but I think since then we've done an okay job with just giving them one shot.
What letter grade you give us, Gene, for limiting offensive glass?
Oh, A+.
A+? Yeah. That's, you give a grade like if you get an A, like you did great.
A++ then.
Okay. How about Ferlini, averaging 25 a game? We said we need to limit him. And where would you say we need to limit him? Because right now he's got 11.
I got a D for that one.
Yeah, I do
because
too.
he could have 2 or 3 more threes, and he's
you got to find him in transition. He's not hurting us in the half court.
No,
Ferlini. You just got to find him when they're on their break.
And I think what happens is when we get in that box press, other people might be matched up to him other than Connor,
right?
And they got to recognize that he can shoot it. You got to.
He's the only one you got to recognize on the shooting, unless somebody else that we don't know about.
Yeah, they haven't shot a 3 other than him.
so they can shade towards this side more, I guess.
So we have an A for limiting offensive rebounds, a D for Ferlini. Now, how about their freshman point guard Johnson, which he hasn't played the point much.
Yeah, he's been a non-factor.
And I think. Coach Collins, smart idea. Get him off the point.
Yeah.
Big environment, not a good idea. So Lattimore's ran the point most of the time.
He's done a good job.
And how about transition-wise? What would you rate us running?
Us going to offense?
Us.
I'd go with a B, probably.
I'd say B's a good answer.
Yeah. I agree.
Score predictions. Dusty picked 80-62. Gene 78-54. I picked 81-57. Bill May 80-50. Chad May 83-60. And we're not going to be close to 80 unless we turn it up a notch.
What Collins is doing is he's slowing us down on the offensive end, but he's running. So he's playing 2 types of basketball here. Probably the only way to do it, actually.
I still think we're going to hit 80.
You think so?
Yep.
Oh, I think their lack of depth is going to hurt them eventually.
It may be.
I mean, they had to sub 2 kids, and you mentioned it. One kid off the JV team was their first sub, and then they brought the 6'6" kid in, for size factor. But
I don't think they bring him in if that kid don't get a foul.
Right. They're just not deep enough, and I think that's eventually going to cause some problems in the third and fourth quarter. Late third, early fourth. Again, reminder, we're going to have the Ruck Daddy Player of the Game after the game. We will have an interview. We'll do our reflective thoughts, our game analysis, and some recap with the True Dusty Salyers. Some important athletic events coming up. Our girls have a big week this week.
They had a big win. They had a big win
Memphis
Monday at Medford.
Shout out to Abby Counter, who scored her 1,000th point in her career. What a great achievement for her. And Kaylee Darnell had 20 in that game. I think the Pirates won by 6. And, right now.
It was a 1-point game in the fourth quarter.
And right now the Pirates are leading the SOC. Right behind them, Memphis with 2 losses, Oak Hill with 2 losses, and Monday night, 2 days from today, the Pirates play Vinton County at Vinton County, and they're undefeated.
Girls?
Wow. Yes. And we would do that game on Burg Fan, but the problem is Vinton County, the only thing that shows up on Wi-Fi is beagles and chickens and fried pickles.
Really?
So on Thursday, the Pirates come back with a huge chance for redemption because they play the Oaks on Thursday, and
they shouldn't have lost that game again the first time.
They lost by 1. You know, if you could please come out and support our girls varsity basketball team on Thursday, we will do our best to broadcast that game for you on Thursday night. You know, maybe Truth can get off work that night. We'll do that.
I looked up on the big jumbo screen. I thought she was holding up a turkey. All I saw was the flesh tone.
It's a baby, Gene.
It's a baby.
It's a baby.
I mean, I know it's been a while since you've held a baby, but
yeah, but I mean, all I saw was the pink legs.
I got you.
Looks like
the boys. Who the boys got coming up, Dust?
The boys are at South Webster Tuesday, which I think will be a huge league game. South Webster had a big win last night against Memphis. The game was really never in question. Shiloh Blevins is back from injury. Then we have Memphis Friday night.
Want to do that game?
Let's do it.
All right, Tuesday night, South Webster, BurgFan.com.
I don't know. You guys might have to handle that one. I might come out. I don't know. It's a long way from me. I'm in Haverhill.
Well, the thing is it's in South Webster.
Yeah.
Like South Webster. Like it's not like it's in Virginia.
Listen to you guys.
It's not like it's in Virginia.
Loop-de-loop, Spinarooski.
You're going to join us. It's so much better when you run the turntable. All right, Bruce Moore official rating brought to you by Glockner's. We make it easy. All right, your Bruce Moore official rating the first half, Gene.
What are we doing, grades or scale?
No, whatever you want. Give it a slogan.
I'll give them a 35 out of 100.
Okay.
I think the officials have done a good job. They're letting them play. I'll give them big props for getting that call right at the end. You know, initially they called the basket good when it was obviously not good. The other official came in, I think, kind of got in his ear a little bit. They called it off, so I'll give them a B+ for that.
Well, one thing I'll say is the last time you said we play here, the officiating wasn't good. Well, I don't think the officiating has any impact on this game.
No, I agree with that.
And that's what you want. Yeah. So Stacy and Jared and Greg Woods, I'll give them a A- for officials because I'm a nice guy. We'll be back with the third quarter here in about 2.5 minutes during these warm-ups. BurgFan.com, Pirates up 33-25. Stay with us.
All right, mister, what do you think you're doing? You call this a room? This is a pigsty. I want you to straighten up this area now. You are a disgusting slob. Stand up straight. Tuck in that shirt. Adjust that belt buckle. Tie those shoes.
Now twist it. After me, there should be no more. So for one last time, make some noise. Look what you made me do. Look what I made for you. Knew if I paid my dues, how will they pay you? When you first come in the game,
Don't act like you're not impressed.
When you drop a couple of hits, look how they wave to you. From Marcy to Madison Square, to the only thing that matters is just a matter of years. As fate would have it, J status appears to be at an all-time high. Perfect time to say goodbye. When I come back like Jordan, we're in the 4-5. It ain't the play.
Pirates up 33-25. And starting the third quarter here in about a minute. You know, I want to get your guys' thoughts on this. I know, we don't want him to leave anytime soon, but how do you think Tanner Holden's game translates at Wright State?
I watched Wright State play on TV the other night just to see, and I think they lack a player like him.
Kind of that slasher.
Yeah, they don't. The other night they didn't have anybody like him. They had a very good point guard, a really good big man, but they did not have that kind of a three guy that could slash and stuff like that.
Well, here's the thing: in college, you have to defend. So my thoughts is how Tanner going to be able to defend kids that are going to be higher in level of play. Not that he can't do it. That's where I would think I'd like to see what happens there.
I think you're right on both ends.
One thing I think you're going to see is you're going to see a huge difference in Tanner's body.
Right.
Maybe not the first year, but his sophomore year especially.
Yeah.
So
put a weight on him.
Inbounded to Ferlini, guarded closely by Truitt. Truitt's got the responsibility of guarding Ferlini the second half, and Connor has the responsibility guarding Lattimore. So Johnson off the ball screen, double teamed the ball screen inside to number 22 McKinley. McKinley backs down Holden. Holden looks to block a shot, does not, gets fouled, and McKinley finishes.
Again, trying to be very physical.
So a chance for a three-point play. 7:30 remaining in the third quarter. Pirates up 33-27. McKinley at the line for the and one. The thing about college is this. Like Dante that played for us had 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, unbelievable high school player. His sophomore year was where you saw the change, and I think you're right about Tanner. McKinley makes the free throw, 33-28. Pirates up 5, and just started this third quarter. Trojans picking up full court. In the middle, stolen away by Johnson. Comes in and picks Holden's pocket from behind. Lattimore up quickly to Ferlini. Ferlini on the left wing. Trent finds him quickly. Great job right there in transition defense. Ferlini with awfully short shorts. Fakes the ball screen, goes off the glass and finishes.
Holden didn't rotate that time. He got held up on a screen.
33-30. Pirates up 3. Ball stolen away by Mullins. Johnson picks pocket again. Up quickly, and Lattimore throws it through the brick wall.
That was a touchdown pass, I think.
I'm pretty certain that Jerry Rice could not have caught that pass. 6:52 remaining, third quarter, and the Trojans, you talked about it, Dusty. First 3 minutes of this third quarter were huge. We're up 8 at halftime. They've cut it to 3 already. Got to come out with some intensity. Holden crosses the timeline. Trojans still in the 2-3 zone. Inside to Truitt at the high post. He dribbles out. Skipped over to Trent. Trent shot fakes, gets in the lane, shoots the runner, gets it blocked. Rebounded by Connor. Connor off the glass, no good. Tipped up and good by Tanner Butter Holden. Offensive rebound and putback. Tanner's 16th point on the night. Pirates up 5. 6 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Helter-skelter pace. Lattimore crosses over, gets to the lane and finishes. 35-32. I don't like our help and recover defense.
No.
Up quickly. Over to Trent. Trent shoots the runner. In and out. Rebounded by Lattimore. Lattimore crosses the timeline behind the back. Gets in the lane. Skips out to Ferlini. Ferlini wide open 3 and good. Timeout. And a full timeout by the Pirates. Score 35-35. 5:47 remaining in the third quarter. And this place is rocking and rolling in Trojan land. Out of halftime, those first 3 minutes are huge. And once again, we don't find Ferlini in transition and kind of played a little soft.
Yeah.
Well, Portsmouth extended their zone basically. They try to get a couple of cheap turnovers. They did.
Yeah, they come from behind a couple times on the press, got a couple steals. They've outscored us 10-2 here early in the third quarter.
One thing, we practiced, Coach Van Meter did, and we practiced wolf. Wolf.
Right.
When people are coming from behind, you yell wolf, and it really lets you know who's coming. Because like my dad used to say, when you pass them, it's not like they go take a drink of water. They're still coming back. So you got to understand. And, just a couple careless turnovers, but I'm sure the Pirates will rectify that in this timeout. Pirate basketball, 35-35. Ferlini now with 16 on the night. Comes out of halftime, gets 5 quick ones.
Energy, let's go!
And some of the crowd members are saying play with some energy, and I agree.
Yeah. That's that one dad.
Well, we do. Right now they're playing way harder than we are.
Yeah,
They've
you're
got
right.
a lot more energy. They've got their fans behind them now. We'll have to do something here to get a little momentum back.
1-3-1 zone now, trapping zone from the Trojans. A foul on Lattimore, and that'll bring his second foul. So out of the timeout, Gene changes it up a little bit and goes a little half-court trap. Ball inbounded to Bonbon. Now they go back to the traditional 2-3 zone. A lot of people think because we're a good shooting team, you can't play 2-3. I disagree with that.
Right.
I think it does a good job.
I think you have to play a 2-3.
I agree. Over to Connor. Connor, a lob and a dunk
out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere. Assist Connor. A little Air Force. The old back screen the zone and throw it over top. And Holden rises and flushes it.
There's not too many kids in high school can make that pass.
And there's not too many kids in high school that can catch that pass.
Well, yeah,
and
but I'm
dunk it.
talking about that pass is on point.
It was. Lattimore gets in the lane, travels, no call, over to Ship. Ship kicks it out to McKinley. McKinley throws it into Ship. Off the glass, no good. Ball's
got a
picked
box
up.
out.
Offensive rebound, Lattimore. Pirates up 2, being trapped. Tries to throw it off the leg. Ball's on the floor. Fellini dives for it and saves it.
Again, Portsmouth comes up with a 50-50 ball.
4:30 remaining. Third quarter. Fellini from deep. No good. Rebounded by Johnson. Off the glass and good by Ship. Another offensive rebound. 37-37. 4:20 remaining. Third quarter. Offensive glass. 3 of them they've had this third quarter. Over to Miller. Miller drives. Kicks out to Trent. Trent from deep and he catches it.
Nice pass by Matthew Miller.
Lattimore up quickly. Guarded by Connor. And a foul inside by Holden. Gets his arms tangled with McKinley.
It's Tanner's third foul.
He'll be out.
That's not good because he's got 18.
McCorkle's going to check into the game for Tanner.
Tell you what, I'm going to speak a little bit to Carter McCorkle. His body has changed a lot since last year.
Yes, it has.
I mean, you can tell he's worked at it and gotten in the weight room. 40-37, Pirates up 3, 4 minutes remaining, and the ball is inbounded, and we got lost. And Ship makes the bunny. 40-39. Under 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Pirates up 1 with no Tanner Holden, so we'll see how we respond. Into Truitt, and he is fouled by Lattimore, and that'll be his third, and that's huge.
Yeah, cheap reach in by Lattimore. He didn't need to do it.
So 3 and 32 for them have 3.
So that's tough, but he's got to roll the dice, I think.
He can't.
He can't take him out.
You got to look to get the ball to JJ in the post here. Give it to him.
Ball's thrown out on top to Miller. Miller drives, thinks about the 15-footer, skips it over to Truitt, over to Trent Siders in the corner. No good. Rebounded by Fellini. Fellini takes it down the left-hand side where he likes to shoot from. Behind the back. Gets in the lane, shoots it off the glass, and gets killed. I don't know if he got, was that a block or a charge?
I don't know what the call is.
It's a block. And Fellini fell hard, really hard. And he's laying on the ground, and it'll be
like his hip.
An injury timeout for the Trojans.
He's not a big fella, so.
Tell you what, he's competed, though.
McCorkle, I don't think McCorkle got him.
I don't think so. I think
might have been Truitt.
They called a foul on Truitt.
Okay.
Maybe he just slid underneath him.
Might have.
And it looked bad, that's for sure. I don't think it was intentional by any means, but 40-39, Pirates up 1, 3:26 remaining in the third quarter. And give me a drink of that water. I'm dying. There's a lot of action.
Up and down, up and down.
Pirates up 1, BurgFan.com.
Don't lie, where's you living in? Take a look around, at least you got friends. Call my old lady.
BurgFan.com back with you. Pirates up 1, 40-39, 3:26 remaining in the third quarter, and it looks like Drew Rhodes, number 21, will check in to shoot the free throws for Fellini, who, thankfully got up and just a little banged up. Hopefully he'll come back in the game. He's played really well. Drew shoots the first one and makes it. Ties the ball game up at 40. Rowe with the second one upcoming. Foul trouble might dictate the outcome of this game for both teams. We'll see what happens. Rowe, second free throw up, no good. Rebounded by Miller. 3:20 remaining third quarter. Tie ball game, 40-40. Miller drives, kicks it over to Connor. Connor on the right wing, skips it back over to Truitt on the left wing. Now back to Miller on top, back to Truitt. Truitt looks inside, kicks it out to Trent Sayers in the left corner, skipped over to Miller. Miller back to Trent. Trent's
got to pull that.
Yeah, I agree. Let it fly. Over to Miller. Miller drives, kicks it out to Truitt. JJ on the right wing. Now over to Miller in the right corner. Skips over to Connor. Connor shot fakes, goes by Ship. Over to Trent. Trent spins in the lane and a ticky-tack foul on number 1, Johnson. Both teams with 3 team fouls. You know, we've got to have some scoring from Connor, Truitt, and Trent, and they've got to look to score here without holding. Inbounded to McCorkle. McCorkle off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Lattimore. You okay? All right. So Matthew Ferlini says he's okay. Over to Rowe, right wing. Now up to Lattimore on top. Over to Johnson. 2:20 remaining third quarter. 40-40. Johnson over to Lattimore on the left wing. Looking to isolate in the post. To Ship. He goes off the glass. No good. Rebounded by McCorkle.
McCorkle altered that shot on that.
That was a great job by McCorkle.
Good help side defense. Up quickly to Connor in the right corner. Ball's tipped.
There's a foul.
Oh, they call a foul.
Wow.
On Lattimore.
And that'll be his 4th team foul.
Ferlini checks back into the game for Lattimore.
And Lattimore has played a really solid ball game. He's got 12 points.
That foul
is not a good foul.
No, I mean, I wouldn't have called that one.
No, I agree. Over to Trent in the corner from deep. Bang!
There it is.
Boom goes the dynamite. Trent Sayers from deep. That's Trent's 8th point on the night. Under 2 minutes to play in the third quarter.
Watch McCorkle. Watch McCorkle on the post.
Oh, great defense.
Job. Oh.
But McKinley catches it, goes off the glass, no good. Rebounded by the Trojans, no good.
Another rebound by McCorkle.
McCorkle's come in and picked up nice minutes.
Very good minutes. Inside to Truitt off the glass. And Spinarewski. Wow.
Coast to coast.
Spinarewski.
Give us a little Spinarewski.
Spinarewski.
Loop-de-loop Spinarewski.
Pirates back up 45-40. We have a minute and a half to go in the third quarter.
And Carter McCorkle's come in and give big minutes. Johnson drives, gets fouled by Miller. He'll shoot 2. Again, we talked. Trent, Connor, Truitt got to score a little, and what happens? Trent hits a 3. Truitt scores, and McCorkle coming in with some really quality minutes in this third quarter.
Oh, yeah, and on the defensive side. And that's where you want your subs to play the hardest.
Yep.
And he can play in this game because of the work he's done in the weight room.
Yep.
Johnson free throw up and good. Pirates 45, Trojans 41. And my neck hurts from going back and forth. I feel like I'm watching a tennis match. Second free throw up and good by the lefty. 45-42. Minute 20. Miller being pressured in the full court. Looks like they're going to a little 2-3 full court.
Patient.
Miller crosses the timeline on the right wing. Moves it over to Truitt. Truitt on top. Drives. Kicks it out to Sayers. Couldn't catch it. But reverses it to Miller. Miller gets in the lane. Shoots the 8-footer and a great finish by Matthew Miller.
By Matthew.
Game's not big enough for him.
What was he? Stayed under control?
Yep.
It's a great shot. Johnson goes baseline. Shoots the floater. No good. But Carter McCorkle battles for it. Great job by McCorkle getting and mixing it up with the big fellas. Up quickly to Connor for 3. Good! Who goes the dynamite?
Who made that pass?
That pass was made by your son. Up quickly to Ferlini. No good on the free throw. Truitt rebounded it. Up quickly to Bonbon. Pirates up 8. Under 30 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
Patience.
Truitt drives. Kicks it over to Bonbon. I thought he was going to pull it.
Yeah.
But wisely, Coach Ader says, bring it out.
We're going to take the last shot here.
Yeah, we need to.
We're up 50-42.
10 seconds remaining. Pirates making a good run here at the end of the third. Over to Trent. Trent shoots it from deep. Oh, no good. McCorkle battles for it, but Trojans rebound it. Trent gets the rebound, and he gets fouled shooting the 3, but a no call. And Pirates
responded big there in this latter part of the third quarter.
And it started when Lattimore came out and the subs came in, and McCorkle with the great sub. Pirate fans will be back with you. Pirates up 50-42, birdfan.com.
Boom, shakalaka.
And we're back, Pirate fans. Burg up 50-42. And in that quarter, both teams scored 17 points. But the difference, Dusty,
was the way we responded, in my opinion. You know, we started out the third quarter kind of in cruise control. We were satisfied with that 8-point lead. They got right back in it, tied it up, I believe, at 40-40. And then we responded with a 10-2 run to be up by 8.
And
with
again,
Holden on the bench.
And then Lattimore on the bench, too. So Pirate subs come in and make a difference. Got to remember that. And my wife says, stop with the stupid rooster. So give me one more rooster. And then we're done. And now we're done. Because I don't want to get divorced.
All right, I'll take it off.
Start the fourth quarter. Pirates up 50-42. Inbound to the basketball to Miller. Over to Connor on the left wing. Again, Trojans staying in that 2-3 zone. Over to Trent. Trent skips it over to Bonbon on the left wing. Flashes in the lane to Truitt. Truitt, the runner, 8 feet off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Holden.
Nice.
Tipped up and good.
Nice tip in by Tanner.
With the non-dominant hand. Pirates up 10. 7:30 remaining.
Now, how do you
fourth
know that?
quarter.
I think he's amphibious.
What, ambidextrous?
No, amphibious.
I don't think that means what you think it means. Over to Ship. Now to Lattimore. He drives. Truitt, great job staying in front.
5 seconds.
And it's a double dribble.
Nice job.
Truitt calls that turnover. Give him a steal just because of that defense.
We'll do it.
7:08 remaining, fourth quarter. Pirates up 52-42. Great game that we are watching tonight. Inbounded to Trent Salyers.
Get it across.
Up to Miller. 7 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Over to Holden on the left wing. Now to Miller. Miller to Bonbon on the right wing. And he...
Legal screen.
I don't know what that was.
That's a
Called
homer
a foul on
And we got a foul on Truitt, maybe on a back screen. They were trying to run that lob again. That's what they were trying to do. They were trying to run that lob. I used to call that play Air Force.
We got JJ second.
6:40 remaining. Pirates up 10. Holden with 20. Truitt with 6. Bonbon with 14. Salyers with 8. And Miller with 4 on the floor.
It's a great job by Matthew. Caused a tie up there. The ball will be Portsmouth's ball, but we'll have the arrow now.
Got 5 team fouls on the Pirates and 4 on the Trojans. 6:38 remaining in the fourth.
I'm impressed with Portsmouth's cheer block. They've been at it all game.
I just got another shout out that says no more rooster.
Hey, I'll
From
play
a different
rooster
party
all night long, baby.
And also I got a shout out that said amphibious question mark.
Have you never heard that before?
No, I've heard ambidextrous.
You guys got to get out more.
Okay. Johnson drives, and Truitt takes a charge.
Truitt.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Second.
I'd rather play the rooster.
Let's go.
And Truitt just is a charge machine. He averages 2.4 charges per game, courtesy of Trojan Dave. 52-42, 6:20 remaining, fourth quarter. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast because this is a fun game to watch.
They can't watch the broadcast, buddy.
I said I hope you're enjoying the broadcast because it's a fun game to watch.
It's a fun game to listen to.
God, I got to talk about semantics all the time. Oh, and Salyers drives and finishes floater from 15. Pirates now 12 points up on the Trojans. 6 minutes remaining.
A double team for Arlene, which is a good move.
McKinley travel, no call, off the glass, and rebounded by no one, but McKinley
Ball's out of bounds. Will be Pirates ball.
Ship was standing on the out of bounds line, so Pirates up 54-42. 5:55. All of us thought that we were going to have a.
And the official just told the Portsmouth cheer box to relax.
They're up tight, man. They're in it. We're in it.
I love both cheer box tonight. I love it. Like, that's school spirit.
Officials do not need to look in the stands.
No, I agree.
Never.
Truitt inside to Holden. Holden gets triple team.
Back to Truitt. Little two-man game.
Truitt goes baseline, gets it blocked by Ferlini. Ball goes out of bounds, stays with the Pirates.
I like Farlini, man. He's a good player.
He is, and he's kept him in the game.
He's so long. Beautiful shot. He reminds me of Brett Roberts when he shoots the ball.
Yeah, you're right.
It just looks like it's going in.
Right. That's a good.
Inside to Holden. Holden goes quickly against the double team. Over to Truitt in the right corner. Bam! And it looks like Collins will need a timeout here.
Yeah.
Great response here by the Pirates.
57-42. Pirates up 15. J.J. Truitt's 9th point. We'll be back. BurgFan.com.
Take one for your team, and I need you to remember one thing. I came, I saw, I conquered. For record sales, sold out concerts. Mom, you want this encore? I need you to scream till your lungs are sore. Come on.
Tired of being what you want me to be. Feeling so faithless.
By Holt right there. Took out.
I thought he took too many dribbles, though.
All right. And we're back. BurgFan.com. Pirates up 57-42. Game was 40-40. Dusty, what was the difference?
40-40. We had some subs in. All started with McCorkle playing great defense down low. He came up with 2 big rebounds. Then we had some scoring there by JJ and Trent, and we were able to hold them off until Tanner got back in the game. We've expanded our lead now to 15 with a 17-2 run.
Hey, I got a guy on here, Mike McAllister, says he wants another Rooster call, so that's 1 for me.
1 for you and 3 against you. So we need another shout-out for a Rooster if you want one. Holden, very unselfish tonight. He's not forced it at all. He's got 20 points, and it is the quietest 20 points I've ever seen.
When you're not the main focus of the game, you get 20 points, you're pretty good.
Yes. And Truitt with 9, and Mullins with 14, and Trent had a really good quarter, that third, and start of the fourth. He's got 10, and Matthew Miller out there with 4. And leading the Trojans again is Ferlini with 16 and Lattimore with 12. Inbounded to Lattimore. 5 minutes remaining in your fourth quarter.
Lattimore's been quiet here the second half.
Ferlini
I think
drives.
we've done a great job on him.
He gives it to Ship, and that's a good call. Foul on Truitt.
Good foul. He got JJ up off his feet.
No blood, no fouls, what I say.
JJ really was a good foul. It was either going to be a foul or a layup.
That was a Rick Mahorn foul.
Yep.
There's no way that was getting to the basket.
Who's the guy that played for the Pistons?
Rick Mahorn.
Lambeer.
Lambeer. That was a good Lambeer.
So Ship at the line, shooting 2. First one's up and good. Pirates up 57-43. That's Ship's 7th point of the night. I tell you, Gene's done a good job. This is a young team.
Yeah. Gene's a good coach. You don't average 17 wins.
He don't get all tore up.
No, he stays positive.
Yeah. He's got a good scouting report, too.
5:04, fourth quarter. Second free throw up and good. Pirates up 13, 57-44. Again, give credit where credit's due. Our bench and Coach Ader and the staff for coming out and playing a wonderful job. And Sayers driving the lane.
Misses the layup.
Misses the wide open bunny. Rebounded by Johnson. Up quickly to Lattimore. Lattimore, Euro steps, gets in the lane, off the glass, and finishes. I always say when you miss a layup, you give up a layup.
Yeah.
Pirates up 11.
Portsmouth has to go to man-to-man.
46. And Pirates looking
Cleared out.
Run a little dribble drive here. 4:30 remaining fourth quarter. JJ drives. Kicks out to Matthew Miller on the right wing. Matthew spins, give it to Trent. Trent from deep. And he hits it. Oh, and they called a travel.
That was close.
I didn't see it, so I don't know. But I would have liked to seen it go in.
Yeah.
4:23 remaining.
Keep shooting.
57-46 Pirates Lattimore crosses the timeline. 4:15 remaining in your fourth quarter. Ferlini catches it off the slice cut. Goes baseline against Trent. The ball's tipped out of bounds, but it'll stay with the Trojans. Looks like the Trojans will go a little box set. A little pick the picker. Over to Ferlini. Ferlini deep three and good. That shouldn't happen because that wasn't a good screen. He just kind of ran there. 57-49. Great three by Ferlini. He's got 19. Pirates up 8 now. And the Trojans making a little run, a 7-0 run. Miller drives, kicks out to Trent. Trent thinks about the 15-footer and hits Bonbon. Bonbon from deep. And good! Big three by Connor Bonbon Mullins. 17 points for Connor. 60-49, 3:30.
That was a backbreaker.
Fourth quarter. Ferlini from 25 feet. Misses it. By God, it looked good.
Yeah.
Rebounded by Mullins. Mullins kicks out to Tanner. Tanner being triple teamed again. Over to Connor. Connor for three and good! Connor Mullins. Timeout Portsmouth.
That's 6 3-pointers for Connor.
Connor with 20 points. Pirates up 63-49. 3:16 remaining. BurgFan.com. We'll be back.
Now sleep till.
Boom shakalaka.
All right. BurgFan.com back with you, 63-49. Trojans going a 7-0 run. We come back with a Connor Bonbon Mullins 6-0 run. Game of runs, and right now the Pirates have answered every stop of the way. Great job by our kids. You know, when it gets close, making plays and having confidence to make plays.
Seniors stepping up right there with Connor.
So we have 3:05 remaining in the fourth quarter. Over to Lattimore, ISO play. He goes in the lane, shoots it off the glass, no good. Ball's tipped, rebounded by McKinley. McKinley spins, gets in the lane, gets fouled, and he will shoot 2. We got a foul on.
It's going to be on Trent, I think.
I believe it is.
Yeah, reaching in. It's a good foul, though.
Yeah. And Connor Mullins with 20 points on the night.
We've got to do a better job of boxing out there. Offensive rebounds.
I think I'll have a tic-tac.
Enjoy. Under 3 minutes
you guys
to go.
Want some tic-tacs? They're pretty good.
Not yet.
First free throw up, no good.
McKinley with one more. Yeah, I'll take a tic-tac.
What's the jingle for tic-tac? I forget.
I don't know, but listen, you're doing play-by-play. I'm doing the tic-tac.
You got butt breath, tic-tac.
McKinley up, no good. Rebound by.
That's Truitt.
J.J. Truitt. I'm trying to get this tic-tac.
That's a very good tic-tac. Over to Miller. Miller drives the lane, gets fouled.
Almost goes in.
And he'll shoot
almost
2.
Went in. You know, Matthew's very deceiving. He has great jumping.
He's very strong, too.
These tic-tacs are good.
Miller's going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Matthew gets off the ground quick.
Yeah.
Quick jumper.
This is great. This type of game right here is great for Matthew. You know, pretty much I think we have went with this whole lineup the second half.
Yeah, you might.
There's been no substitutions.
Outside of McCorkle coming in for Holden.
Yeah.
64-49. That's Miller's 5th point on the night. 2:45 remaining. Second free throw up, no good. Ball's tipped. Rebounded by Holden. He goes up strong. He gets fouled. Great offensive rebound by Tanner Holden.
If that's number 3, he's done. Lattimore's done.
And he has fouled out of the ball game. Still a good night for.
He had a great night
for Danny Lattimore.
Yeah, he's pretty quick.
6-foot senior ended the night with 14 points.
Holden's going to shoot 2 free throws.
I don't blame Portsmouth for keeping him in the game, though. He had to stay in the game.
Oh, yeah.
For them to have a chance down the stretch. Holden 6 for 7 on the night. Is that what you said from free throw line?
Yep.
First free throw is up and good.
7 for 8.
He
21st point.
Battles the announcer curse and makes it. 65-49. 2:43 remaining in the fourth. So again, we will have an interview with some coaching staff after the game. Stay with us. Second free throw up and good.
I think I'm more proud of Holden in this game than I have in those other games because he's not forced his shot, and he ends up with 22 points.
He's an all-around special player. Ball is stolen away by Connor Mullins. Steal by Connor, drives, gets in the lane, kicks out to Trent. Trent skips it over. Extra pass.
Not a good down.
Oh, and rebounded by Holden.
Oh,
he should have just brought that one down.
That was a great offensive possession. But no point.
Find him. You got to find him.
Ferlini. Ferlini drives the lane, goes up strong with the left, and finishes. Ferlini with 21 on the night. Pirates up 15, 66-51. 2 minutes, 5 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Still a hectic pace. Now Trent on the left wing over to J.J. Truitt. Love the extra passes, man.
Oh, yeah.
We are sharing the basketball.
Pirates looking to run a little clock here. Minute 50 left.
Holden drives and goes up strong.
Man, and a foul that was not called.
Yep. That is a man's move against McKinley. 68-51. Pirates up 17 now. Minute 35 remaining. And the Trojans are at desperation point. Ship gets in the lane, up and under, and finishes.
Happy birthday. Today must be his birthday.
Yeah.
Yep. Like George Gervin.
That was good defense. Nothing you can do about that.
Yep. 68-53. Holden with the ball on top. He's looking to go now. Look at him. Looking to go, and he finishes with the right.
Well,
Holden.
McKinley started jawing at it at the beginning of the game, and now Holden's kind of saying.
Holden's like, I got 26.
Yeah.
And you got 5. So
he shoots from 30.
No good. Rebounded by Holden. Holden, minute remaining. They're going to foul him here. I guarantee it. Over to Trent. Trent pulls up from 15. There. No good off the front iron. Rebounded by Truitt. Truitt, 8-footer off the glass. No good. Rebounded by McKinley. Up quickly to Ferlini. 45 seconds remaining. Ferlini gets in the lane, goes off the glass, and finishes. 70-55. And Holden easily.
That's going to be your final.
Easily looks at everybody and says, slow this puppy down. Miller drives the lane, goes off the glass, and no good. Rebounded by Ship. 25 seconds remaining. It feels like this game just started. Johnson off the glass and finishes. 70-57. 18 seconds to go. And Tanner says, just give me the ball and stop shooting. That's what a senior does. 10 seconds. Pirates are going to win this one. 70-57. Pirates score 20 points in that fourth quarter. Trojans score 15.
Fresh and Biz Marquis, rockin' to the beat and the place to be. We got Biz Marquis and DJ 20, so hit me with the horns that make that money. Let me see those hands again. Here we go now. Hey, everybody jump, 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 jump. Everybody jump, 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 jump. Now listen, some of y'all know how to do this, some of y'all don't. Some of y'all might get with this. Some of y'all won't listen. Let me clear my throat. Let's go, y'all. Oh, say what? Have mercy, baby. I hope you don't mind. Let me clear my throat. Such a dedication going out to everybody across the nation. And it go a little something like this here. Now all the way live from New York City, Mr. Bismarck, grab them, I can get busy.
Can I kick it?
Yes, you can.
You know that I can do it with the mic in my hand. You remember that? Oh, 1, 2, yo, that is fat. Tick tock, tock, a tick tock, a do the die. No matter what I say, it always come on fire. The ladies in here, you're like fruit in a cup. I'm in love. I'm all shook up.
Yo, Dougie Fresh, my fella, my man. Yo, get on the mic and do the best you can.
Let's start with our Bill May score prediction. Again, Pirates win 70-57. Bill May score prediction. Dusty, we're going to figure this out. You had 80-62.
All right.
18-point difference.
Nah, I wasn't close.
78-54, Gene.
Ooh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
81-57 me.
Ooh, you had.
Hey, wait a minute. They have
Portsmouth scored.
57.
Yeah.
That's 11-point differential.
Yeah.
What did you have, Gene? 78. So that's 8 and 54. That's 11. That's a tie ball game. And
All right,
then
let's shoot for it.
Bill May's score prediction was 80-50. Bill, you did not win this one. And Chad May 83-60. Looks like I owe Chad some dinner. So we will say, flip the coin, Gene. Flip it. Pick it in the air.
Let's do rock, paper,
Oh, I got a
scissors.
number between 1 and 10. What you got?
Wait a minute.
I picked the number between 1 and 10. What you got?
All right, I'll go 2.
7.
It was 5.
I'm closer.
You win. Yeah.
That's 2 games in a row. I'll take it.
All right.
All right, Ruck Daddy. Or let's do some stats first.
All right,
Dusty.
stats. Here we go. I'll give you stat lines, player by player. Pirates led tonight by Tanner Holden with 26 points to go along with 8 rebounds and 1 assist.
And he didn't even play tonight, did he?
He had to sit out the third quarter there. He was out, what?
Yeah, 26 points.
4 or 5
in the third
minutes. Right behind him was Connor Mullins, who got off to a tremendous start tonight. Connor finished with 6 3-pointers. He had 20 points and 1 assist. Great game by – that's 2 games in a row. Connor had 17 last night, 20 tonight.
Seniors.
Yes. Following those 2 in scoring was Trent Sayers, who started off slow. Missed a lot of shots early. He finished with 10 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. J.J. Truitt with another solid effort to go along with 2 charges. He had 9 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists. Matthew Miller, who played a lot of minutes tonight, finished the game with 5 points and 3 rebounds.
And that's your stats for the Pirates. And we'd be remiss if we didn't talk about Matthew Ferlini. He had 23 points, played a very, very good ball game.
And I think and I'll tell you who else we need to talk about is for the probably 4 minutes I'd say that he played, Carter McCorkle played great.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, and we talked about the thing about your subs is I would rather them come in and play defensively better than they do offensively. And that's what he did.
Yes, he did. He played very physical in there as well against 2 really big, strong kids in McKinley and Ship. So, again, your final 70-57. So, Ruck Daddy, player of the game, brought to you by Glockner's, Ridge Mini Mart, and Cattle Trailer Sales. So, who's your Ruck Daddy player of the game, Gene?
I'm going with the guy I picked at the beginning of the game, Sayers squared. I'll take the other Sayers. Trent had 10 points, but there were times in the game where it was close and Trent hit a big shot. Early in the first half he did that, and he did it in the second half, so I'm going with Trent Sayers.
Ruck Daddy player of the game is Trent Sayers from Gene. And how about you, Dusty?
I've got Connor Bon Mullins. Again, Connor finished with 20 points. He hit 6 3-pointers. He was very huge there early in the game and late in the game. So I'm going with Bon.
You know, I thought Carter McCorkle, just coming in and doing what he did when Tanner was out of the game. It's so easy to pick Tanner as your player of the game. But I will say this about Tanner. His body language and the way he, behaved and acted on the floor tonight was really, really good. I mean, they were trying to be physical with Tanner.
They were very physical with him. And Tanner's going to get not only is Wheelersburg going to get everybody's best effort every night, but Tanner Holden is going to get everybody's best effort and some every night.
And they're going to be dirty with him.
Yeah.
And he handled himself very, very well tonight. Put that mic up. So we have on the interview docket tonight, Alex. I run the maintenance department, Prater. So, real quick, Alex, I kind of wrote some verbiage down, what I thought was the difference. We made a 17-2 run, and I thought the key to that run was sharing the basketball, how we responded, and our bench. Talk to any of those 3 components.
Yeah, and at halftime we talked a lot about, we said every time we come down here, this is the environment you play in. That's why we love this game. We told our guys, talked a lot about composure, make sure that we kept our head where it needed to be, not getting caught up in some of the other stuff. And I thought our guys did that. They made a run right out of the gate. Give Portsmouth a lot of credit. Played really, really hard. And Coach Collins always does a great job putting those guys in position to be successful. But I thought our guys kept their cool, and we kind of got through that stretch and responded the way we needed to. And anytime we get a win down here, we'll take it. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Dusty?
I would like to ask you, I know you probably work with the big guys a lot throughout the week, but we took Tanner. Tanner picked up his 3rd foul there early in the 3rd quarter, and McCorkle came in off the bench and probably played 4 minutes, and he played great, outstanding. And tell us I'm sure you were paying a lot of attention to him, since I'm sure you work with him a lot one-on-one. talk about him for a minute.
Yeah, what a great night for Carter. Plays 2 quarters of JV, does a great job. A lot of things we've been working on, starting to see some of that come out in gameplay, which makes you excited as a coach. And he's just an A1 character guy. Love him to death. But that was huge for us. We were kind of debating there on how to handle that situation, and we give Carter a little bit of time, and man, he responds great. Was physical,
big rebounds, and like you said, very physical. Those guys aren't pushing him around at all.
And I think he changed his body. I mean, his body looks different this year.
He does. He's worked really, really hard in the weight room. He's the type of guy, hey, you want to get a workout in before school? Absolutely, he's there. So he's going to put the work in. He's only going to continue to get better. He's doing a really, really nice job for us. And I thought overall our young guys in that stretch were so good. Matthew's a sophomore, and Carter's obviously a sophomore. Those guys were so good in that stretch. That was really
we talked about that till near. It was huge for those two guys to play in this environment, being sophomores. It was great experience for them that I'm sure will help out down the road.
And again, I go back to that word respond. Yeah. I mean, Matthew Miller comes out at halftime. He has 2 turnovers right in a row, bang, bang. Yeah. And then what's he do? He responds. Yeah. We went on a 17-2 run, and he was an integral part of that.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about senior leadership. Connor and Trent, when Tanner was out, I mean, those two were the instrumental pieces on the offensive end for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. We talked a lot at halftime about getting the ball in the middle, not settle. We took some 25, 26-foot three-point shots in the first half. Weren't real happy with those, and give those guys credit. Made the adjustments, started getting it to the middle. Connor had a huge night for us. Trent hit some big
6 3-pointers.
6 for Connor. Wow.
Yeah. He had 20 points.
Great night for him. And Trent, threat, stretches the defense, and which allowed a lot of those driving lanes when we really made our run. Those guys are stretching the floor so much, it's hard to cover all that. So, yeah, great job by our seniors.
And we talked about this too. A lot of people want to play us man, and, I get that because we have so many kids that can really shoot the three.
Yeah.
But I think the zone was smart by Portsmouth because it did slow us down. We really had a hard time getting up and down the floor because obviously if you're running a 2-3 zone, you sprint to a spot.
Right.
And that was a good game plan move, I think. But then again, Connor with 6 threes, Trent with 2 threes, JJ with a 3, and those guys did. I mean, they had to play man at the end, and that was all she wrote.
Yeah, and I agree with you. I said the other day, I don't know how I'd play us, but I think I would zone us and take my chances. But give credit, Connor lives in the gym. That's why he's able to hit 6 threes in a game like this, because he's always getting shots up. And, he's ready for that moment. His opportunities were there tonight, and he knocks them down.
Talk about this. Tanner Holden, 26 points, 8 rebounds, and it looked like he had 4 points.
That's very quiet 26. But here's the thing: Tanner's around the rim. He's very active, and I don't know this off the top of my head, but a lot of his points came on second chance points tonight. So credit to him.
And he was also 8 for 9 from the free throw line.
That helps. That helps. Isn't that a huge improvement for him?
Unbelievable.
Great job.
Yeah, Tanner,
okay, so that puts it 8 or 9-0.
9-0.
In my opinion, our biggest game of the year to date is Tuesday. Anybody that asks me what I think about this team or about the league, especially. I think, my opinion, that Webster is our biggest threat. I love the way Shiloh Blevins plays, but have you guys seen Webster play at all much? Or?
Yeah, I saw him when they won at Waverly early in the year. Then, of course, Shiloh's been out, but he was back their previous game and did what Shiloh does. So a huge challenge for us on the road at their place. We know they're going to be ready to play, and which is exciting for us. We love a challenge. We get to work in the gym here. We'll prepare as coaches tomorrow and get these guys ready to go on the road and play. And here's the thing about our kids is I love seeing tonight when we face adversity, things got tight. Boy, we loved it. I mean,
played with confidence in that
So.
moment. And we didn't score on the play. My favorite play of the night, besides the alley-oop dunk, because it was just awesome.
Yeah.
But when we made the extra pass. Now, we didn't score off of it, but that tells you that these guys are gelling. The chemistry is where it needs to be, and they want the other guy to do well.
Yeah, that was a really unselfish possession. I remember the one you're talking about. And we had several of those. Some of those shots did go down, but that one, I think we got 4 passes on that. It wasn't just extra pass. It was extra pass. When you're doing those things, good things are going to happen.
What do you want to say to the Pirate community for Tuesday? What do you want to see from them?
Hey, we want just continue what you've been doing. Our support has been unbelievable. And our cheer box, we have got to shout out our cheer. My goodness, every game, it doesn't matter. They're after it, and our fans are awesome as usual. We're going to work defensively, continue to try to get better there. But we're really excited to take the floor Tuesday.
And if I had one negated comment, just because I feel like as a prior coach, a really poor one, but as a prior coach, if you're looking for things to get better at, helping recover has got to be number one on the list.
Yeah.
They got in the lane a lot.
Right, they did, and that's what I was going to say, help and recover. But before we even get to that point, let's guard the ball a little better. Yeah. And we know that's an area.
Paulini's a very good player, too.
Yeah, and we face some guys who can really put on the floor. But we'll continue to work on those things. And our guys, you said it, they're competitors, and they're going to want to do what they need to do so we can go be successful going forward.
You're not going to comment on this, but I'm going to say this. Bill May said we're going to be undefeated going into Athens. And I think he's got a chance to be right. I do.
We're worried about being 1-0 on Monday. We want to win Monday.
That's what I love about
Tuesday.
This guy. I would love about this guy.
We want to win practice on Monday.
Oh, I got you.
And then we'll get ready to go play Tuesday.
There you go.
Great comment. Thank you, Coach Prater, for coming over.
Right.
Appreciate you, man. We'll be there Tuesday night, BurgFan.com.
No problem. Thank you.
Pirates move to 9-0 on the season. Pirates win 70-57. Dusty, final thoughts?
No, just it's an exciting year, exciting time here at Willersburg. It's been a while since our basketball team has generated this much excitement. Just keep it rolling.
I agree with that. We'll sign off from the truth, from Boston, and from Gene. Pirates win 70-57 to go 9-0. BurgFan.com.